it's Dave from Project 42 and Musicians React. So for the final reaction video for this particular day, I'm going to go check out a band that I grew up with, not personally, but it was one of the bands I used to listen to quite a lot as a youngster. And this is a band called Kerbdog. The track's Electricity. It's a song I've never heard. I had their first two albums, but this was something that came out later, and I've never really gone back and seen anything new. So this will be something I'm really looking forward to, because I really liked. It was a very unique band, very different. I will pause, I will stop the video just to do comments, specifically on song structure, styles, what the bands may be doing or why they might be doing something. And as always, if you have any song suggestions for me, please let me know. If you're an unsigned band, again, love to hear from you. If you've got some tracks you'd like me to listen to. Okay, so this is Kerbdog and Electricity. So that's a really nice fuzz on the bass tone. So not many bands will actually use distortion on bass or fuzz on a bass. They'll like to try and keep it clean because you've got a lot of heavy guitars in there, and if you get a heavy bass tone and a heavy guitar tone, it gets a bit messy, and you want the bass to do the low end. So it's really nice to actually see, because he's obviously got no guitar really going on, they've put some fuzz on the bass, but it's they're always quite a bit of a weird difference band. So coming straight in with a da 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 da, and go straight into a nice little bass line here over the verse. So let's keep going.
It doesn't suit me. Can we send 1,000 volts across your head? I must confess, just to live with this intense distress. It's my dirty little secret.
And yes, if you're watching the video, you did see that correctly. So he's playing his right-handed guitar upside down left-handed. This was because he was bought a right-handed guitar, I'm led to believe, when he was younger, and he learnt how to play it upside down, because that was the only option he had. He couldn't get hold of a left-handed guitar, and so now he plays his guitars upside down. So there's a whole different technique into that sort of playing.
Walking through this darkness for too long. Did I wake up? 'Cause I know it all went wrong. I can't remember who I am or where I'm from. Nice to meet you, and they say that you are my son. Please forgive me, 'cause I got
Okay, that was a cool little chorus. Very impressed so far with the track. It's just got a nice vocal line. He's got a unique voice. He's kind of it's a little nasally, but it always is suited his sort of songs. He kind of starts it's all saying that out here. It's all kind of it's not very warm in the voice, but it works very well with the Kerbdog tracks. Yeah, and I like how they've come out of the chorus before going back into the next one. They got back to the da 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 da. It's a good bridge, rather than going at the same tempo from the chorus back into the verse. This is another thing that Kerbdog does quite often in the tracks, is if you're going back listening to that verse there, he double tracks his verses, and he sings one higher and a low, and he tracks it the whole way through. Now that's actually really difficult. Well, you can't really perform it live, but also from a point of recording, you've got to get your vocal inflections 100% accurate if you're going to double track a low and a high, because one slight part of that goes wrong, that takes ruin. So it sounds really, really good, and it's a really well done performance. just going to pause it there for a minute because I'm just starting to smile away and just completely vibe off in the track. So I love how he does. He always goes up high on those ends of those choruses. He's got a strong voice when he does that, so it sounds really, really cool. And even that bit just before it came back in from what would have been effectively, you can call it a midsection. It wasn't really a solo, but a midsection. And then he just kicks back in, and he does this on a few tracks where he'll start to sing the vocal line with just the guitar in a slightly different, almost radio voice, and then it kicks back in again. It's such a nice technique to use on a song. So if you've got a great guitar player and a good vocalist, you can just play a little part of the song without any of the other rest of the instruments, and then kick in and finish off the chorus. It's a great technique, and it always gets you pumped. Okay, so Kerbdog and Electricity. That's probably my favourite song I've reacted to so far. But, well, today definitely, and possibly on this channel so far, because it's nice to go back and re-listen to bands that you maybe have lost touch with over time. And this song just brought back all of those earlier tracks from the first couple of albums that I heard them on. It's just a well-written song. It was the way that they've structured it. Each part's been well thought out, even where from the point where they're using faster drums to the choruses, the chord progression on the choruses, the pausing they're using, to that little bit in the middle. Could they have done maybe a solo a little bit? Maybe. Could have had a little bit more of a solo part in there versus the keys, but I don't think Kerbdog really do solos. It wasn't one of his areas that he's very strong on, and it's a single. They're kind of almost a punky element. They're from a town in Ireland somewhere, Kilkenny, I think, if I remember rightly. But yeah, it was just a good song. I really enjoyed it. If you've got any particular comments around that or anything you know about the band, please put it in the comments below. If you've got any other recommendations, specifically if you've got any Kerbdog recommendations, let me know. If I've heard it, I will tell you. And if you've got any other bands you think that I would like based on what I've already reacted to, again, let me know. So please like, please share, please click the bell icon, and please subscribe. And I will see you in another video some point very soon. Thank you for watching.